What's up guys, it's Fresh. So in today's video we're going to be showcasing all breathing styles, and we're also going to be putting them on a scale and just rating them, a tier list, to see how good they are. We also will be including the Gyutaro Special and Anime Fighting Simulator update. Before we get right into it, if y'all new, make sure y'all like, subscribe, turn on those notifications. Also, we have a Discord if you want to join. Link will be in the description down below. But let's get right into it. Okay, so we're going to be starting off with water breathing. Now, water breathing is the worst breathing style, at least by rarity. So there's 4 moves. Looking into the specials tab, into the breathing styles: water surface slash, waterfall, bassin, water wheel, and water flow and dance. Now, it all scales off sword, and my sword right now is level 147. So let's go test it out real quick. So we have water wheels or water surface slash. All right, water surface slash. Alright, around almost 3,000 damage, 2,800 damage, and then we have water bassin, which does around 3,000 damage, water wheel, 3,000 into the opponent, and then we have water flow and dance. Okay, that is not horrible. Now what happens if we get close up to the enemy? Okay, 1,000. Okay, that's around the 6,000 damage move, so it's nothing crazy. So let's go rate this thing. Okay, so for PvP wise, considering that there's definitely a whole bunch of better options, we're probably going to put this thing probably at D tier. Now, there's just so many better options, so we're just going to put this here for right now. And let's continue. Alright, next up on the list, we're going to be looking over Miss Breathin'. So Miss Breathin' also has 4 moves as well. It is the second to easiest rarity to get. Looking at the specials, we have Scatter and Mist Splash, Sea Clouds and Haze, Distant Haze, and Obscure Clouds. Now it all scales off sword as well. Alright, Scatter and Mist Splash. 2,800 damage. Alright, Sea Clouds and Haze. Oh, okay, let's back up for this one real quick. Here, let me just go on this side because it's flat ground. That hit almost 3,000, nothing crazy. Distant Haze. Interesting. So let's try that one again. Alright, almost 4,000 damage, and then Obscure Clouds. Ooh, okay. Okay, so it's kind of like water. I would say it's a little bit better, but again, for PvP wise, this isn't the best. So let's rate it. Okay, so I'm going to put that at C tier just because of the damage. Other than that, if the damage wasn't that high, it would probably be in D tier as well. Alright, next up we're going to be looking at Sound Breathing. So Sound Breathing also has 4 moves as well. We have Sound Roar, Supersonic Blitz, Constant Resound and Slashes, and String Performance. Now this also scales off sword. Now let's look at Sound Roar. Oh wow, okay. 4,000 damage, that's pretty good. Supersonic Blitz, 4,000-ish damage as well. Constant Slashes, whoa, okay. Now that's pretty good. String Performance. Okay, what the? Okay, what? What the heck? Okay, this could actually be pretty good for PvP and movement. Now, I can see the damage is 940. Now, depending if you hit your shots, it could be good. However, PvP-wise, it's very good movement-wise. Your opponent, it will be kind of confused. Yeah, let's rate it. Alright, on the rating scale, this is getting an A in my opinion. Now the damage is decent, but it's very good for PvP, I can just tell. Yeah, let's continue. Alright, next up we're going to be looking at Flame Breathing. So Flame Breathing also has 4 moves: Rising Sun, Flame Tiger, Unknown Fire, and Rengoku. Now it all scales off of sword as well. So let's look at Rising Sun. 771 damage and 4, 5, 6 ticks of burn. 6 times 7 is like 42, I think. So it does around 4.2 thousand damage. Flame Tiger, 788, and it's doing around the same amount of burst. Here, let's back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's about the same as Rising Sun. However, it just has 7 more damage. Alright, so let's wait for this burn to die down, and then let's look at Unknown Fire. Alright, so 2,000. Wow. Okay. That only burned twice, but it hit for 2,000. So let's back up a little bit more. Bam. Okay, how did that not hit? Okay, let's try this again. 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. Okay, 6,000 damage. Now, the last move, I've used it before and is insane. So let's just back up. Rengoku, I can't even tell what the heck just happened. It's really hard to tell how much this is hidden for. So I'm going to back up as far as I can. And then Rengoku. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. Okay, it probably did around 7,000 unless if I'm missing a hit. So Rengoku, the move is definitely pretty good, especially with the AoE. The damage is pretty good as well because of a burn. So putting this on the scale right now, I'm actually going to give this an A as well. I just don't think it's up there with S due to damage. But let's continue. Alright, so the final breathing style before we get into Gyutaro's special is Thunder. There's 4 moves as well, and of course it all scales off Sword, Thunderclap and Flash, Rumble, Godlike Speed, and 6-fold. Thunderclap and Slash does 5,000 damage pretty quickly with a pretty good cooldown. Rumble, 3,000 and 3.7k, and I believe you can hold it down. So let's see how long we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 7. That's doing almost like 25k damage, I believe. Godlike Speed. This move is pretty good. I would have to get. That's a pretty good move. And then 6-fold is crazy. I can't even like. It's just. It did like 6k plus all that hit. Yeah, Lightning's OP. Lightning is very good for combos, so I'm actually just going to put Lightning at S tier, and then let's go over Gyutaro. Okay, so Gyutaro is a boss special, and it scales off the first 2 moves, Flying Blood Sickles and Rampant Arc Rampage scale off Strength, and then the last move scales off Chakra of a Rotating Circular Slash. So we're going to be going over this right now. So we have Flying Blood Sickles. So it looks like it did 3 or 6.6k damage. Can we hold it? Alright, doesn't look like we can. So it's just going to do around 6.6k damage. So it's nothing too crazy. Rampant Art Rampage. That's pretty good. Now, it stuns your opponents, I believe. Now, when I was doing it earlier, the opponents couldn't move. So I think this is definitely pretty good. Especially because of the rapid damage, and it is rampant. So anyway, Rotating Circular Slashes, which scales off Chakra, is pretty freaking good. It does 1,000 consecutively. Compare that to Magma, and I'm using Magma. Like you see, like it's only hitting 800, and this one, hold on, that's not it. This one, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, bam. So yeah, that's pretty good. But however, I wouldn't say it's like worth it grinding for, and due to the grind, I'm going to be putting this on B tier. I just don't think it's good unless if they buff it, but who knows. And that's really it. If y'all have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you all later.